What's up, Facebook, social media world, Snapchat world, Instagram world. We're gonna publish this video via YouTube, so if you miss it, we should be able to come back to you and give you a little bit of information. But what up, baby? It's Monday. Look, me and my wife was talking, be quick. Me and my wife was talking a couple days ago, and talk about pretty much how you remember being, like 10 years ago. I hope my connection is strong enough. You guys let me know, give me some feedback. But 15 years ago, when I started work for myself and all that good stuff, and even when she started work for herself, Maria's pretty much been self-employed for almost a decade now. Wow, right? But the thing about it is, most of us, when we become an entrepreneur and we quit our job or whatever the case may be, we tend to become familiar with the comfort of having a job, the income from having a job. You know, like you got a paycheck every week, you got a paycheck every month, and that becomes comfortable. But when you become an entrepreneur, right? When you become an entrepreneur, you don't have that same comfort that you got when you were working a job. You don't have that same comfort because why? You got to go out and get it. You got to go out and make it happen. You got to go get busy. You got to market. You got to do all these things that it takes to build income for your business. So one of the things that we talked about is how to become comfortable, if that's a good terminology to use, but how to become comfortable as an entrepreneur when you quit your job or before you quit your job or whatever. And this is how, guys, the residual income that you make. One of the things that we focus on when we build any business first is it's great to make the massive income in chunks, etc. Like, let's just say if you go out and make you $40,000, $50,000, right, from flipping a house, or you make you $100,000 a month, or whatever the case may be. Guess what? If you don't have any residual income, you got to go do it again. Now, most people say, man, I'd love to have $100,000 come in. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. But, guys, when you're running a business, you got other expenses and all that stuff that you got to keep up with. And the thing is, you got to have income coming in every month. So the first thing that we do now from experience, right, because we didn't know this, we didn't have a mentor or a virtual mentor that teaches us what to do back when we started. So the first thing that we started doing is when we start a business is to focus on the money that we make, whether it's from a job, right, or from a business. We take that money and we focus on building us some residual income. So we want to get, let's just say, the equivalent to your expenses. What is going to eat away with you if you lose your job today? What is going to take money out of your pocket if you lose your job today? You figure out those things. Let's say your house note or your rent, your car notes, your children expenses, your food, your insurance, whatever the case may be. What is going to take money out? Add all of that up. You need to sit down and do an analysis of where you are, add up all your expenses. And when you add up all your expenses, what happens is it gives you the total. Let's just say that total is $5,000 a month, just for even numbers. $5,000 a month. Yours could be $10,000 a month. Yours could be $2,000 a month. Once you determine what that expense number is, then you look at buying some assets that will generate that income for you. So you may say, we're not talking about where do you get the money from to buy the assets, etc. right now. We're talking about what your focus needs to be if you're going to decide to become an entrepreneur, okay? So now you take that money, and let's just say, I use the example of houses because I'm in houses. Let's just say, here's a plug, you go to homesfor10k.com, and you find you a house, and you buy that house, all right? Buy the house for 10 grand, whatever the case may be, 15, 20, 30, 40 grand. And let's just say that house is making $1,000 a month, and you pay cash for it, right? You pay cash for that house. Well, now it's making $1,000 a month. Your expenses are $5,000 a month. Guess what? You need 4 more just like that, right? We're just using the sake of even numbers. We're not getting into details today. You take 4 more instances just like that, and you got $5,000 a month coming in. When you got $5,000 a month coming in residually, meaning, yeah, are people going to not pay the rent? Of course. You're in an economy, guys. But that's not what I'm focusing on right now. I'm talking about if you just focus on building residual income, you got $5,000 a month coming in, guys, cash flow. Guess what you can do? You can be comfortable as an entrepreneur and get that comfort level that you need, that familiarity zone, big word, that you need to get clear mind to focus on other things. Because as an entrepreneur, if you're focusing on, I got to make the bills, I got to pay the bills, you can't focus on being creative. The beauty about being an entrepreneur is the ability and the freedom to be creative, the freedom to do what you want to do. And how can you be creative if you're always focusing on how can you make your next bill payment? How can you cover this next expense? So the first thing that you want to do as an entrepreneur is create a goal, find out what your expenses are, and get some residual income. Focus on creating residual. If you need help with that, guys, I promise you we'll put together something to kind of help you focus and be able to get this going for yourself on what to focus on, so that you can kind of put a plan of action in place, so that if you desire to quit your job, if you desire to build something bigger and better for your future, what is it the first? A lot of people watch these shows on TV, flip this house, etc., and all this stuff. That's great to flip a house, guys. But as an entrepreneur, you need residual income. Guys, holler at me. It's your boy, Bryan Harris. Go to homesfor10k.com. Email us, info@homesfor10k.com, and reach out to me, myself, Diamond, LJ, or Mowbray. And guys, we look forward to connecting with you. We want to help as many people as we can get into this industry of real estate. But the first thing that you need to do to feel comfortable as an entrepreneur is build yourself some residual income. It's your boy. Holler at me, guys. I'll talk to you later.